Man, my collection feels complete at this moment. Big shout out to my man Dave Vonner, formerly of Hasbro, now with Casual Friday. Hooked me up with the Archangel figure and the Juggernaut packaging. So that was really cool, man. Thanks for looking out for me, brother. Appreciate that big time. Like I said, this was a print on the packaging, but it's funny too because this is an exclusive, so it's just weird how they completely messed up on it, but I think it's hella funny, so I'm gonna keep this one in the case right here and hang it up on the wall because this was a very nice gift from my man Dave Vonner. So like I said, he was the real reason I got into MU, seeing a brother behind the scenes of it all, and the way he just kept pushing the line, and it just got better and better and better each time. I mean, it's just remarkable to see where it's at now. And you can tell that, even though this is an older mold, the paintwork on this thing is beautiful. The black is real deep. The gray, or silver I should say, is nice and vibrant. Face sculpt is nice. So I'm actually going to try to cop one at Comic-Con this year so I can have one to open, but this one's so cool in the packaging. It's all messed up, and I just think it's hella funny. So this one's going to be put on the wall. Bam, right there is this place. So once again, big shout out to you, Dave, for hooking it up, man. Really appreciate that. Maddie stuff has arrived. What we got? We got Atrocitus. Oh yeah. What else we got? Green Lion and Pidge. What we got? Here it is, the exclusive Metron. You can only get this figure if you subscribe to the DC Maddie stuff. So here goes Atrocitus in the box. See, it's the new standard DCSC. Got a nice bio picture on the character. Came out dope. Nice artwork on the box there. Cool. Metron himself with his Morbius chair. Badass. More artwork. Got the bio on him. I'm glad they came out with this one instead of like the Black as Night Swamp Thing. You got Pidge himself. Pretty cool 3 3/4 inch figure. It's actually smaller than a 3 3/4 inch. And then the Green Lion. It's like I've been doing. I've been keeping all these on ice until I get all of them. Then I'm gonna pop them all open. It's hard to do it that way, but just got to. Green's nice on him. We got Metron in his chair, the Morbius chair to be exact, sitting there like a boss. Love the way he sits in his chair. He's almost perfect in it. I actually tested him out with some other figures, and he's standing there. He sits perfectly in his seat. You see how they molded his hands to where it looks like he'll just lay on the console, just like that. And let's turn him to the side. See how his elbow is flush on the chair there? That's perfect right there. I like the way that came out. All in all, this is a very nice figure. This is the one I actually voted for as far as the sub exclusive. Just because I didn't really care for who else they were, had on for vote. This one was the one I wanted to get just because I wanted to see what the chair would look like. And if you zoom in down there, it kind of looks like it levitates in a way. You got a little piece right there to balance it out, but other than that, a really nice look. See a face sculpt, very comic accurate too. So he's got the same body mold as the rest of the DCUCs. I ain't gonna even mess around with it. The back of the chair. So all in all, nothing spectacular, but it works really good. I think right now this figure's going for a lot on eBay. Oh my god, I couldn't believe how much it was going for. But this is one of the benefits of being part of the subscription. You get the exclusive figure that nobody else really can get at this time. And I doubt you'll see him released in any other form. There is Atrocitus. This is another reason I was excited for the subscription. We actually got to see this guy, when they first announced that they were going to do the subscription. I think he was the third one they shown. So, I mean, all in all, it came out very, very nice. Now, is it as good as the DC Direct one? The DC Direct one is really badass looking. You can see the scale alone just towers over the DCUC one. So this one actually still works. They both work the same as far as if you're, doing a Red Lantern, a little army build or whatnot. But I do like the way the DC Direct, the hand one is, in that formation, but I don't like how far over it's bent. And you can't even, move the hands or whatnot. But the DCUC one, or DC Signature Classics, I don't know why they changed that name, but you can see his hands are molded into a fist. But nonetheless, it's still a magnificent figure. The head sculpt alone is super nice. Ooh. Now, it's kind of hard to compare it to the DC Direct one because the DC Direct one is so damn cool, but the DC one stands a lot better. He has a hard time standing it sometimes. He could fall over at any moment. But I don't know, it's a great figure to pick up. I mean, especially if you're a Red Lantern fan or even Green Lantern in that sense of the matter. I mean, fits in scale with the rest of your figures. I mean, why not get it? Still gotta wonder why they didn't give him an interchangeable hand or even an open hand so he could hold the lantern. But I mean, it's not a deal breaker at all by any means. I'm gonna have him pose like this for a while anyway. So, but it still would have been cool for him to be able to hold the lantern in a way. But it's still nice that they included it. Nice, shiny metallic red. Looks badass. Dope. That's where Atrocitus will be for now on. The rest of the Red Lantern Corps. I still love that thing. Alright, got my shipment of stands in from Marauder Inc. You can see there's their little business card. Right there. And I've used these guys quite a bit, and I'm always happy with their service. They even, every order you do, they even offer, they give you a free, gun every time. Never have failed each time I've used them. Always give me some kind of unique gun. You can see how these are all attachments on there. So I definitely recommend hitting these guys up for, and they're dirt cheap, very, very cheap. Like I said, shipping was only $1 something. It actually came out to a little more, but they covered that, so that was really cool right there. See the stands right there. And I also forgot to mention before, these stands also work with 6-inch figures. So you can have Captain America doing something there. So I failed to mention that last video, but I get them primarily for 3 3/4 inch figures, but they work perfectly. The 6 inch as well. Alright, just to show you just some stuff you can do with these stands, or you can make them into some kind of diorama thing, or however you want to do it. It shows you that it works with a variety of 3 3/4 inch figures. G.I. Joe, MU, and Star Wars. And unlike these stands, which I got a while back, it's only a select few of MU figures that can fit on these. Every peg hole just seems to be different, but I have not had an issue with any one of these stands right here for any of my MU figures, the ones that I've tried. Anyhow, you can see they balance them out perfectly. Gives you that range. I even show you that it works with the 6-inch figures as well. So yeah, I love these stands. They're perfect for what I'm going to do with them. Just set everybody up how I want to do. Whatever you want to do, you can make like a box out of these things. With any kind of pattern you can design, I mean, it's all there. See, the notches fit in perfectly in there. So like I said, I highly recommend getting some of these stands. If not, test them out. I mean, you can get like I think 5 of them for dirt cheap. I can't remember, but I'll link their website into the description area. So just give it a chance and see what you think. AM soldiers all accounted for. So you can see these stands, put them in a nice little grouping. Just however you want to do it. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? If you want your figures on stands, you can have your figures on stands. It's your collection. But yeah, I love these stands. They're perfect for what I want to use them for. Like I said, you can use them for 3 3/4 inch or even a 6-inch scale. And you can stack them and assemble them however you want to. So definitely would try these out. I'll put the link in the description bar. Well, and over the weekend it was finally shown. They've been teasing us with the little shadow effects of a cell, but Perfect Cell looks absolutely amazing. Such a good looking figure. This thing is spot on. I'm so excited about this figure. Can't wait. Now, this figure will be where does it say it at? It's somewhere over here. There it is. The Tamashii web exclusive. So I'm not too sure what that means for the hardcore collectors of this line. I mean, we're gonna find a way to get it, but like my man Rap 5 was saying to me, Rap 5, he's the guy that's into the figure arts line. He knows what he's talking about, so whenever he says something, I listen about it. But he was saying a lot of times these figures are hard to get from this website, so we don't know if like say, pretty sure Big Bad Toy Store will still have them for pre-order, but of course it'll be a little more expensive, or not even sure if like Toy Arena, where I usually get most of these figures at, or is gonna have them. But we'll just have to keep an eye on it. So it will retail for $59.99. It's a hefty price, but hey, it is all good. And it's confirmed that Gohan will be $30 at a Comic-Con. So that's gonna be something cool right there. But you can see all the pictures of him. See a little vanilla pose. And show the back of the wings. Looks really good. He does have an interchangeable face. It's kind of hard to see on this camera, but he does have it. There's a Chilled with his arms crossed, kind of like Piccolo has his. So that's really cool. And then you'll see more effects with them. He's got the open hands, of course. So he does have the interchangeable hands and part. And it looks like his wings back there are articulated. They look a little different. I'm not 100% sure, but and yeah, he does have different face interchangeable faces as well. You just can't see it too well. You just have to look for yourselves. There's another pose, and bam, that right there. That is awesome. The Kamehameha blast. That's gonna be nice right there. Look at that. So this will be the first one with the energy blast effect. Not the first one with an effect though. This Son Goku 3 has the little energy effect. This is a nice blast, Kamehameha blast. Oh, that's cool right there. Very, very nice. So that's probably why it's this figure's a little more hefty in price. but it'll be well worth it. I wanted to talk about this last week and I completely forgot, but Superman vs. the Elite is the latest from DC Animation feature film. This one is excellent movie. DC is really pushing out some good quality animated films. Now, this one is based off, of course, the Elite run. I don't remember too much about it. I haven't read this for a while now, but it is really brutal. There's some great fight scenes in this. The animation is different than what you've normally seen from them. I mean, it's still the same bright, vibrant colors, but as far as how they draw their characters is a bit different, but it still works. It's still good. The storytelling is great. It's just one of those good damn films that they keep bringing out with. But so this is the second one this year, and they also show a clip in here for The Dark Knight Returns, which of course is the Frank Miller's film or comic run, and it looks to be really good. So I'm hoping if history is right, then we might see that film at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm looking forward to that if they are showing it. I hope they do. But that'll be 3 films this year. So they're really pumping out these animated movies, and like I said, good quality movies too. Now, I still don't put this in my top 5. I still have my top 5, which movies I love, but nonetheless, this is still an excellent movie. Like I said, it's really brutal, good fighting, animation is strong, storytelling is great. It's definitely a must watch, I would say. And for fans of these films, it's a must buy. So my dude, the League of Villains, picked me up this Movie Master Alfred figure. Now, what I was going to do with it at first was swap the head out for the Lex Luthor, but after comparing him to next to Superman, he's just a little too small for what I want. So I'll still wait for when the Black Mask comes out and order a couple, because I think that'll be a lot more in scale. But like I said, he's just too small, and if you look in the comics or even the animated shows, whatnot, Lex Luthor almost sees eye to eye with Superman in a way. Superman, of course, is bulkier, but Lex Luthor is a tall character, and this figure is just too small. But, it's a good representation of Alfred nonetheless. So there it is right there. So I'll just leave it like that. Got to give shout outs to both my man Shartimus Prime and Configure. Shartimus sent me out 2 of the red ninjas from the G.I. Joe line. Big thanks. Look good looking out on that. And Configure also sent me another one as well. So add them to the collection, and we are slowly but surely making our way towards 10. Alright, so far we're at 5 red ninjas. I repeat, we're at 6 red ninjas. Awesome. These figures, and I also seen one of the G.I. Joe Army builders. It was really badass. I can't remember which one it was, but it had the gas mask and the little cape thing, but I can't find any of those out here. Definitely want to start picking up some of those, but for right now, the ninjas are awesome. I mean, you cannot go wrong with ninjas. I don't care who you are, ninjas are totally badass. You can't go wrong with ninjas. Ninja. You can't go wrong with ninjas. Ninjas. Can't go wrong with ninjas. Batman's kind of a ninja. Alright, it's time for the infamous redo. So here we got Hasbro's Marvel Legends Ultimate War Machine, which this figure really sucks in my opinion. Can't remove the helmet. The articulation is really whack on here. The ab crunch doesn't even work. I mean, it's just really bad. It makes the Ultimate Iron Man look pretty good, and that's kind of hard to do, but it's just something about this figure is just so off. I mean, I don't even remember Ultimate War Machine looking like this. I mean, I don't know where they were going with this, but this is definitely one that needs to be redone. Now, if you see Ultimate War Machine in the comics. He's like this big, bulky machine. That's what we need. I mean, even if they make it as a Build-A-Figure, that'd be kind of cool, but I'm sure a lot of people would not like that at all. Alright, redo Marvel Universe. We got Black Panther. Now, the face sculpt is pretty cool. The all-around look of the figure, you know, sculpt-wise is good, but no detail whatsoever. No paint detail at all. I mean, it just really needs a nice upgrade, especially when we got the new articulation out there. I think this figure would really deserve that. Cool character all around. It's just this figure is nice, but like I said, it just needs the update. I mean, there's no sense of why Black Panther can't get the newer mold. Even though this figure is a must-own, in my opinion, you know, either version, I still would like to see them just tweak the legs a little bit. I hate when they did that with these figures, how spread out these legs are. So he really can't stand as tall as he possibly could, because those legs are so spread out too far. Now they fixed the other couple Supermans that have came out not too long ago, but I would still love to see them redo this one just with the legs fixed. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's a great, perfect figure in that sense. It just needs those damn legs fixed, because he does not stand right at all with his legs out like that far. Alright guys, once again, thanks for tuning in to Super Sunday. We'll be back next week, of course, hopefully with some more good stuff, but you never know how it is. But don't forget to subscribe to us on the ACBA community page. Come join up with us, post your pictures, have fun, you know, just be a part of the whole movement. I mean, this thing is growing really strong since we first seen it emerge, you know, so we're just going to keep continuing to strive for more. Now, once again, San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner, and I'm not doing no more orders for people. I mean, I'm at my max right now, because I want to be able to enjoy the con myself and, you know, not have to worry about making trips back and forth to the post office. So, you know, I'm already hooking up about more than 8 or 10 people, so it's a little daunting task. But so once again, that's all I'm going to do from now on. But, you know, there's other people going in the community. I'm sure if you hit them up, they might, you know, be willing to help you out, but, you know, just got to ask. But all right, guys, we'll see you again next week. Don't forget, beat the scalpers. Peace.